ndio legend siku hizi. Sasa ubaya hakuna milima hapa.
Minutes ago. Oh, sawa.
Kuna kijana. Huyu ndio legend siku hizi. Sasa ubaya hakuna milima hapa.
And welcome back to our feed for the Elite Men's Race. The ladies are already on the course as we start our Elite Men's Race. We are currently on the neutral zone before the official start of the race. Just behind us on our left is the Tanzania national champion Frank Marek in blue, David Kinjai in green, Kipruto in orange top, the poster boy Sam Kagiri to our left in a black helmet, Evans Wangai in orange top, and next to him in green is the two-time African time trial champion Charles Kagimu. The elite men now get on Uhuru Highway as they prepare for the official race start. This race has attracted a lot of men, as we can see just a representation of some of them on your screens ready to go for the podium finish from various countries. Favorites to win the Winnies is Charles Kagimu of the Kenya Riders team, Nundongo Keiya from Team Imani, Evans Wangai, Cornelius Kemboa, Boniface Nwada from Team Matambutenya, Moise Mugiesha from Rwanda, Bobby Joseph from Kenya, and any of the riders who have Ride United in the Netherlands. This year, they have done a couple of criterium races in Europe. And off we start with Boaz and Evans, Wangai leading the pack straight from riding in Europe, with Team Ride United as the rest jostle up for favorable positions as we prepare to take the upcoming Banyala climb. And Cornelius Kimboy initiates the first attack midway the Banyala climb, but Boniface Nwada from Team Madambu of Tanzania is the first to crest the climb. Zolo's onto Lower Hill Road before being joined by Shafik Mugelo from the Kenya Readers team. Behind the two breakaways, Moise Mugisha from Rwanda in green Team Benediction jersey, and Boaz in orange leading the main Peloton chasing the breakaway. And we are onto Huro Highway as the two breakaway are Clot and the six-man breakaway Fumes Ngwada, Shafik Mugiliu, Mamusius Mubi Joseph, Boaz, and Nendungo wa Keiya. Moise Mugisha leads the breakaway with Bobby Boniface, Shafik Nombowa, Keiya, and Boaz as they head to Banyala roundabout. The Peloton behind them catches them as they hesitate and Boaz attacks, but Boniface Ngwada reels him back. Onto Lanata Road and Evan Wangai attacks, and he is followed by Cornelius Kimboy as they're all reeled back before Kimboy attacks again to now lead the Peloton onto Madaraka roundabout. Past the roundabout, and Charles Kagimu launches his attack as the riders look at each other in hesitation, and he's the first up the T-Mall climb. Numbo wa Keiya attacks from the main Peloton chasing Charles as Moise Mugisha, Boniface Nung, Wadiface Nawate, Wat Cornelius Kimboy, David Kinja, and the rest of the Peloton follow him up the climb. And here is now the main Peloton consisting of riders from Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, and Rwanda. Up ahead, this peloton is Richie Matadi, Shafiq Mukalu, and Ivan Caputo chasing Joel Cavero and another, who are also chasing Charles Kagimu, who's still leading up front from when he attacked just before Team All Overpass. And here's the two-time African Time Trial champion Charles in the lead. Joel Cavero behind him attacks and bridges up to Kagimu as the rest of the peloton work a way to get to them. Past the U-turn, and another attack is launched with Kemboy responding to the attack, and the two catch up to Joel Cavero and Charles Kagimu. Once Kagimu is caught, Shafiq Mugalu attacks, and he's followed by a rider from Uganda in hot pursuit. Behind them is Gicheru of the Safari Simbaz leading the peloton in closing the gap before Bobby Joseph decided to attack and head for Shafiq Mugalu. Bobby Joseph catches up to Shafiq Mugalu as the two start lap 2 as the leading pack. Onto lap 2, and the chasing peloton is led by Parsi as the peloton catches up with Bobby and Shafiq. Once caught, Boaz attacks and he goes with a rider from Team Madambu, and then now start the Bunyala climb as the leading pack. Past the bridge, and another attack is made, and the attacker goes past Boaz, and Gicheru of the Simbaz follows closely to reduce the gap created. Once the peloton is intact, Evans Wangai attacks on Low Hill Road, aiming to be the first to descend and create a good gap on the group behind him as Moise Mojisha, Team Matambu, and Ivan Caputo chase. Up the T-Mall overpass, and attacks are flying left, right, and center in an effort to close on the gap Evans had created from Low Hill Road up to Wilson Airport, where we get to catch him. Attacks continue with one of Team Madambu attacking and Moise Mojisha and company respond. Past the U-turn at Uhuru Gardens and Ndongo wa Keiya leads the peloton aiming to catch up to Evans. He looks behind, asking another to pull, and Richie Matadi gladly pulls the group until it catches up to Evans Wangai at Langdata Road Primary School. Once Evans is caught, Charles Kagimu attacks on the descent as gaps start to form on the main peloton. It's now lap 3 of 5 as Shafiq Mugalu attacks as another jumps on his wheel as the two go up Banyala climb first. Behind them is the main peloton, and from it, Moise Mojisha attacks as Kemboy responds and Mojisha bridges up to the two ahead. It's now Mojisha and Shafiq seconds ahead from the peloton as Moise Mojisha tries to bridge up to Charles Kagimu, who is ahead on the road. Mojisha catches up to Kagimu, and the peloton behind them reels them up before Shafiq Mugalu decides to go on the offensive again and attacks the group soloing up ahead. It's now attacks after attacks before a rider from Team Madambu leads the peloton to catch up to Shafiq Mugalu at Madaraka. It's now lap 4 as Boaz and a rider from Team Madambu yo up first up the Team All overpass as the peloton behind chases to catch up. Evans Wangai attacks the chasing Peloton in an aim to catch up to the two in front and goes past them before being joined by Bobby Joseph. It's now crunch time as Ndongo Keiya leads another four-man group who've just attacked, followed by Charles Kagimu, Kemboy, and Joel Keiya. Once the two groups merged, Charles Kagimu attacks and solos ahead. This was the winning attack. Ndongo Keiya, Bobby, Evans, and Kemboy are now the chasing Peloton, hot on Charles Kagimu. On to the last lap, and Charles Kagimu is still leading as behind him the four-man chasers group gnashes their teeth in a bid to reduce the time on him. Final time on Bunyala Climb, and Charles is still leading. The four-man chasing Peloton are caught and are now in a seven-man group, chasing Peloton, led by Moise Mugisha from Rwanda. Up the T-Mall climb for the last time, and Charles Kagimu crested, being the first and on road to victory as Moise Mugisha and Boniface Ingwata chase him after breaking away from the Peloton. Once the Peloton is in sight of Moise Mugisha and Boniface Ingwata, Joel Keiya attacks in a bid to catch them, and the Peloton reels all, and it seems apart from Charles Kagimu, who, barring a crash, will win the race. The rest will get ready for a bunch sprint.
Slow down, please.